Hello there, welcome to my bench once again. I'm sticking with the wet fly theme for a bit, so I decided to tell you another wet fly. This is a version of the rural coachman wet. This fly is called the western coachman. So I figured I'd give this version a tie up for you. So we'll get this guy the vise, a fresh hook in, and we'll get started here. For the hook, it's a 3906B size 8 standard wet fly hook. We'll get him locked in the vise here, just like so. Okay, and our thread is UTC 70 black. And to start, we're going to start our thread about a hook eye length behind the eye here, and we're going to wrap back, touching wraps. Just going to wrap back to just in front of our barb here. There we go. Now we're going to snip that tag end off here, just like so. For the tail, golden pheasant tippet fibers. And I don't really count them, but I just judge. It looks like I got about 10 or 12 fibers, so I'll cut them off the stem here, just like so. Okay, and for coachman, we always want our tail for our wets to be about hook gap length, so I'll measure that up. Bring it back, and we're going to pinch that in on top of our hook here, just like so. I'm going to wrap back a little bit on that till we get just about in front above the barb, just like so. Okay, there's our tail. Next, we're going to take our rib, which is gold fine wire. And we're going to tie that in on the side here, just like so. We're going to wrap that down good, bind it in. Snug wraps all the way up here. Okay, then we're going to work back to about halfway. Now, next is our body, which is good old peacock herl here. I've got 4 strands, and I'm going to snip off those brittle tips. We don't want those. And we're going to tie them in right on top of our hook here. And we're going to wrap back to just about in front of our tail. And then we're going to make a loop, which I always do for my peacock herl to make a peacock rope. So come up over top, come back, wrap back on the loop. Then when you get there, take your bobbin and make a couple of turns right around the base of that loop. 2 to 3 turns, bring it up, then wrap back to right in front of your tail. Right about there. Then wrap forward. And we're going to get to our tie-off point, and I'm going to throw in a half-hitch knot here. Just like so. Snug that down. Okay. I'm going to bring in my bobbin cradle here, lay that over the top, rest it on my cradle. Now we're going to grab our peacock herl and the thread loop. I'm going to bind those together here, and I'm going to reach in with my hackle pliers and grab a hold of the end of this here. Thread in your peacock herl. And before I begin to wrap, like always, I'm going to take a little coat of head cement over the top of the shank here, thread wraps. Just makes it much more durable once that dries. Okay, there we're going to begin to wrap our peacock rope here, just like so. Twist that up, but you don't want to over twist because she'll break on you. Okay, now we're going to begin to wrap our body. Just watch your hook point as you wrap. First wrap right in front of the tail. And just proceed forward. Just like so. I want to re-grip that a little bit. Don't like the way that's gripped on there. Okay, just bear with me here. There we go. Okay. Just twist that up. Keep twisting. Okay, then we're going to wrap that. Keep going forward as we were. Just keep going. Right up off to the tie-off point here. We're almost there. that off there and give that a little, don't like the way that looks, so I'm going to back up here a little and twist that a little bit more. Give a little more twist into it here. There we go. That's better. Okay, now wrap forward so you get to your tie point, which is right there. Okay, gonna move my bob and cradle back. Got a little mess going here, and I'm just gonna snip these out of my way here. These ends of the peacock rope. There we go. Okay, we're gonna tie off. Come up from behind your rope, over the top, then wrap forward, then back. Once again, from behind, over the top, then wrap forward and then back. Then we're going to snip off our excess peacock rope here, just like so. There we go. That part's done. Now, next, we're going to rib our body here. Just got a little, tidy that up a little bit. That looks good right there. Okay. Now I'm just going to move red thread forward, and I'm going to counter wrap that. So I'm going to wrap that wire forward to the tie off point, and that gives us extra durability on our peacock row as well, wrapping the wire. So get that too. Then we're going to tie that off, go from behind and wrap back. Then you can simply helicopter that right off, like so. Okay, now I'm going to throw in a 1/2 inch here. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to tidy that head up a little bit here, just like so. Okay, now it's time to wrap in our hackle, which is brown hen hackle once again. Going to tie it in by the tip like always here. Going to come in, tie that tip down, a couple wraps, wrap back. Okay, I'm going to reach in, grab that tip, give it a little tug. I'm going to wrap forward on the hackle. I'm going to make one wrap behind it, and then I'm going to move forward to the eye. Okay, now we want to wrap our hackle next, and we want to remember these hen hackles are quite fragile. Not as strong as your regular neck hackle, so you just got to go easy and take your time wrapping them. That way they won't break on you. Okay, I want to stroke these fibers back, and I'm going to begin to wrap my hackle here. So one wrap right in front of the other towards the eye. Going to come up, stroke those back. There we go. Now we're going to tie off our hackle stem. Going to go a couple wraps behind our stem and then in front, and wrap back on it to lock it in. I'm going to remove my hackle pliers. Take my fingers and stroke all those materials back. I'm going to wrap back on it. Then I'm going to reach in if I can get a hold of it. If I can't, I'll just snip it off your hackle stem here. Give it a little tug, and that should snip right off for you. And there's our hackle collar. So I want to fold that back and wrap back to where I want to attach my wing. And a couple more wraps back. Just like so. Okay. There we go. Now we're ready for our wing, which is fine white bucktail. When I got some in the stacker here, I'm going to even the tips up. Get that out of my stacker. Okay. Going to bring that in here and measure that up. And I want that to be to come back about halfway on the tail, or just about to the end actually. So we're going to come in and I'm going to snip those ends off, just like so. But before I wrap that down, for more durability, I'm going to take a little bit of cement and put right on these wing butts here to work that in. And I'm going to present it to the top of my hook here. I'm going to come up with a pinch loop, come down, right back, soft loops, like so, and then come forward. As you come forward, snug them wraps down good and tight, just like so. There we go. So there's our wing, and that method places it right on top of the hook for you, and the head cement gives it a lot more durability once that dries good. So our last step is to tidy up our head a little and do our whip finish. So we'll proceed to do that. Okay, just make sure that's soaked in good. Okie dokie. Now I'm going to build up a nice neat head here. Okay, now I'm going to come in with the whip finisher, do our 4 to 5 turn whip finish on this guy. Okay, just like so. One more turn here, bring it down. Okay, snug that down good. I'm going to come in and snip that excess off or cut it, just like so. There we go. And there's another size 8 Western Coachman. Nice little wet fly. Not that hard to tie. So next step is to put my, you can use your head cement if you don't have bone dry, but I'm going to put my Slow Res bone dry on those thread wraps. Okay, gives a nice hard glossy finish on your head of your fly. So I'm going to work that around here, just like so. Got some fiber there, I don't like the looks of it right there. There we go. That's good. A little bit more here. Right on the top. There we go. Okay. Let that soak in just for a second here. Then I'm going to bring in my light. Give that a quick cure. Spin it around a little bit. Doesn't take long to set up. Dries fast, this bone dry formula. It's very thin formula, so it dries quite quickly. So that should be good right there. Okie dokie. So now I'm going to bring that in, give you a little close-up view here. So once again, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, you'll hit the like and subscribe button to see future videos. And once again, from my fly shop, I'm going to sign out, and I want to thank you very much for watching my videos. So until next time, happy tying and so long, folks.